because it's a 5 frag difference now. Alright, and right after this this map, we're gonna get some CPM insights here. I'm gonna have Napier join me in casting. He's lost his games now, he's out of the tournament. I think these guys should have the third map though, since L2 won a map, Des won a map. And there we go, we should have Napier here now.
Hello,
Hey.
sound okay?
Yep, you sound just fine, I think. The stream chat will complain if it's bad. But yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
Had fun with your games?
Well, I only got to play one because I got a def win,
Ouch.
but it was good. I got beat pretty bad on 24, and just because of the ping. It's a pretty hard map on ping.
Oh yeah, since you're playing for the States as well, so you
Yeah,
got quite a huge ping disadvantage.
Yeah, the Eyes game was good though. It was a one frag game, but Death's, you know, he's an experienced old school player,
Yeah.
or Ethad, as his name is in the brackets.
Right, and it looks like I actually miscounted my maps. This series is over, so we're gonna go into the quarterfinals.
Okay.
I can't count. Oh well.
Yeah, and Daps, CPM over Reflex.
There's this CPM
I
reflex
noticed.
chat constantly happening, and I don't think there needs to be this kind of award in the chat between
No,
these two
there
games.
doesn't. But it was inevitable, right?
Yeah, it was inevitable. I can't deny that. I'm just trying to avoid the topic. But
Yeah.
so we're gonna have some nice games starting here. We're gonna get wait. Hell versus Memphis, I think, is gonna be our next game. That does sound pretty good to me, at least.
Yeah, that'll be a good game. I haven't really seen Hal play.
Yeah, I haven't caught a game from him either today, so, and I haven't seen Memphis either today, so it's gonna be exciting to see their shape.
Yeah. Memphis took a couple practice games off Vu.
That's not too bad. I mean, Wu is playing a very good game today, so being able to beat him, not too bad. Now, where's Hal? You should have the server as well, I guess. Or do you?
Can
have
you
it?
link
Hold
me
on.
the IP?
Yeah,
Or where
I'll
is it?
give it to you, no problem. Both of the players aren't here yet, so no hurries. Alright. Yeah, so apparently we're still ahead of the schedule, so we can stagger some of the games, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, Zero set it up. I think he did a pretty good job organizing the cup.
Yeah, like everything I've seen from the organizing side so far has been good. Like, it's been easy for me to follow most of the thing except the first round games, but that was kind of expected to be chaotic, but should be good now. So we've got both Hal and Memphis here on the server, and they're about to do their map drops. Let me just update the overlays real quick for this. I think this is kind of like a highlight game for a lot of the viewers today.
Yeah, it should be a good game, and I don't know which games you were casting earlier, but probably a lot of blowouts, I'd imagine.
there, yeah. There was a few really good games, like the Dez L2 game was pretty fantastic.
Who ended up winning that?
That was Dez.
Dez
I mean,
won?
they went on 2 overtimes on the third map, and Dez got it in the end. But yeah, he's playing versus Gaia next. But we also had Wu versus Sabu, which was a nice little series. I mean, Wu did take it 2-0. I was surprised that Wu was able to beat Sabu there on the Ace DM4, but it happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah, Sabu's shape is not too good right now. He's quite a skilled player though, but I think he still gets nerves a bit in tournaments, and I don't think Wu gets nerves in online tournaments after the Painkiller World Tour.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was pretty ice cold. At least it looks like it. Alright, so it looks like CPM 24 is gonna be the first map. This is Hal's pick. Let's see what Memphis is gonna pick. He's asking me Hal knows Hectic.
How's your Hectic? He's gauging.
Well, that's one way to answer it.
Yeah, I know Memphis quite likes. Oh, that's surprising. He's going to call 3A. Memphis likes Ice as well. He was one of the players who kind of no-lifed the map when it entered the pool.
Nice. There we go. Alright, so Memphis calling 3A as his map pick. Already regretting the pick.
Yeah, Memphis definitely could have abused the map pick a little, or the map pool a little bit more. Even a 15 game, I think, would favor Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, Memphis is kind of a player who just wants to get like fair games, it seems. Like, he doesn't want to pick the map that his opponent does not know at all. He'd rather win it by playing better on a map that they both know.
Yeah, well, that goes for Hal's pick of 24 as well. Memphis is very skilled on this map, and Hal knows it. They've played so many series against each other, so this should be a good game.
Should be really good. Some people in chat not familiar with the name Naper, who is our CPM expert today on the stream.
That's me.
Yep. Alright, so these guys are ready. And let's see how it goes. I'm gonna start off from Hal's point of view here, as it's his map pick. Oh, how was that not a telefrag right there?
So Hal definitely getting the better of the situation, even though Memphis got more stack.
Safe pick up on the red as well. So this should be good now for Hal. Some decent plasma damage there. Finally switching the LG. But Memphis got the low ground, and he's the LG from below, always better. And the Memphis on the board with the first frag.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mistake for Hal to drop down there. Just he had the position advantage, and he had all the weapons and HP to fall back on. But when you see these two players play, they just kind of do whatever they want.
Yep, and as that happened, we're back to 0-0.
You have lost the lead.
So let's see if Hal can keep converting. He's got a nice Mega Plus Red, or had a Mega Plus Red. And, he's still
Unfortunate for
keeping
Memphis.
Yeah, just hearing that hit boop while not seeing your opponent at all, always great. Memphis is able to escape. And Hal can't really catch him anywhere to deal the damage. You see the good positioning by Memphis.
Yeah, this map is all about who can get the most frags in control. Because it's inevitable, Memphis will eventually get control back. It just depends on if it's after Hal's made 5 frags or if he's made 15 frags. And right there he's doing great damage and gets the kill.
That fight by Memphis just fired up. What? Okay. Just keeps happening. Anyway. Yeah, like after a close fight like that, you kind of expect to get refragged real quick if your opponent gets a fortunate spawn. And yeah, looks like Hal's just gonna stay in the driving seat for a while now.
And a little bit of a mistake from Hal to go for the red. He already had quite a good stack. Even if he didn't know the Mega was spawning, he could have probably got a couple more spawn frags there.
Surprising that he didn't get the frag there with the LG from the teleporter exit. But still, some really good damage. Alright, Hal's in a little bit of trouble here. Can't really leave here. He kind of go for that red armor, but is he gonna be able to escape? Looks like Memphis.
Memphis was a little bit out of position there.
Yeah, Memphis was checking the top, I think. Hal just walking from the bottom.
We're seeing some really awesome LG from Memphis this game so far.
What was that rocket? Might be a frag here for Hal as well, indeed.
Yeah, Memphis isn't punishing Hal when he goes on the reds nearly enough. Because it's a pretty dangerous position to be in, but if you're getting reds for free, you know,
you're gonna have so much
yeah,
easier time getting those frags. And yeah, the red area is a huge trap, like being right here. Only one way out of the small room. And yeah, as you said, Memphis needs to probably start looking at the red more. How to deal damage there. Good LG by Memphis right there. Hal couldn't really land anything in return. And that Mega just barely keeping Hal alive in the fight. So Hal's able to get the frag there in the end. Did Memphis run out of LG? Kind of looked like it.
And I feel like now we're gonna see a lot of spawn frags really quickly. It looks like Hal's getting his mojo and Memphis is feeling a little frustrated.
Yep, you're not coming up there. You can see Hal is just keeping up with the damage real well, even though he's not really getting the frags, but he was punishing Memphis for all those armor pickups, and because of that he's able to get the refrag immediately.
Yeah, and he's also getting the red armors for free, so Memphis would have to be out damaging him to be in this game, but as you can see, he's almost 1500 points of damage behind Hal.
Yeah, quite a bit here. Close record. Memphis is having a hard time dealing damage on Hal, he's just getting rockets on his face instead. You can hear Hal screaming there, just wants to go for the finisher. Shotgun to LG works out. Red should be pretty much up as well. This time I don't think Hal is gonna be able to go for it. He's not even trying.
Good rockets from Memphis. He should get the kill here. Yep.
Well placed.
So now he has to... Oh, wow.
Rocket jumping straight into opponent's rocket. That's a great way to go. And Hal's just gonna extend it. Every time Memphis gets a frag, Hal gets at least 2 or more. This is not looking great for Memphis here.
Nice rocket jump from Memphis to escape the shaft lift.
Yeah, indeed.
Deny the frag movie frag. That's all you can do in that situation.
Yeah, you can use a rocket jump off the ceiling. That is possible. another very clean red armor for Hal. Memphis is not dealing any damage on it.
I'm really glad to see Hal's in pretty good shape. I hadn't seen him practicing too much the past couple weeks since we announced the tournament, but I guess I missed some days when he was.
Yeah, his aim looks like at some point, as we expect from him.
Good spawn frag.
Yeah. Loving those single rocket spawn frags. Not so much fun to be on the receiving end, but it's part of the game. Damage from Howells, well, making it hard for Memphis to try and make this comeback happen.
Yeah, with 2 minutes left, he would have to get a lot of spawn frags.
Yeah.
And Hal's not going to give those away. He's not just going to instant spawn and jump forward.
Yeah, just getting a single frag requires like flooding so much of your stack. So getting that second frag it's got to be quite hard. We've seen Hal get that second frag himself like so many times. Memphis trying to go for the frag after getting the first one, but it's just not working out. Still swing there. But yeah, I guess Memphis already thinking about how he's gonna play the next map. 3A was his pick, I think.
Yes. Normally that's a map I would say favors Hal, but Memphis is quite good there as well.
Yeah, let's hope that Memphis can bring his A game right there, so we can get a close game.
That's a map where you can play a little bit more defensive as well, and that really frustrates Hal.
Oh yeah, we saw some incredible defensive plays there in the Dez versus L2 game. Like, Dez seems to favor a very slow style in pro mode.
Well, the match was a blood match between Dez and L2. They've never really gotten along. You know, they're both members of the Russian pro mode community, and
Yeah.
I think even lately there's been some drama on ES Reality between them. So I think Dez really wanted to win. But normally Dez is actually known for his sick movement.
Oh. Alright, there's the timer. 32 to 17. Memphis did get quite a few frags there in the end. Not quite reaching Aldo. So
Yeah, and that's a scoreline that looks much worse than it is in CPMA. There were lots of times when Memphis got held down to 10, 15 HP.
yeah, I'm just not able to pull off those frags.
Yeah, a 15 frag difference is not a big blowout in CPM.
Yeah, whereas in Quake Light that would mean like a total slaughter. Most
Yeah,
of the time.
exactly. Even
yeah.
on Arrow Walk or something like that, you almost never see that unless it's a really big blowout.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see how this is gonna work if Memphis feels like he has no aim. That's not the right mindset to go with in the game.
Yeah, these two always have pretty friendly games. You can see, like, Hal's not, you know, he's trying to be supportive of Memphis, I guess.
Yeah, both kind of old school players and known each other for a while. Not surprising. And in a tight community like this, you're probably gonna find more of the friendliness than the Desert L2 kind of thing. Wait, who's saying that Airwalk and Quake all the slow as balls? I wouldn't say that's true. Anyway, let's go Hal Memphis. I'm on a health point of view here. Getting that red armor first and trying to catch Memphis on the yellow, but not quite landing the plasma.
Yeah, really good of Memphis to go for the lightning gun and deny that, so he at least has a weapon advantage. He has the rail and the lightning gun and rockets. Hal has the much better stack and position, but with the 3 major weapons, Memphis can hopefully do some damage before the red armor. But he went there. Oh, nice.
That was lucky for Memphis. Hal might go down here. He's got 30 health and still sticking out for some rail shots. Almost going down to that rocket. 225s are up for him. We'll place rocket around the yellow as well. Now Memphis is having a hard time trying to finish the frag. Might end up in Hal's frag.
Yep. Hal's gonna wait for the mega while Memphis gets the red. So this next fight should be good.
Wow. Just catching those nades there, Memphis. Alright, there we go. Good LG by Memphis. Hal wasn't able to escape any longer.
Now Memphis has full control, and we just have to see if he can deny the yellows and keep Hal from getting railgun and LG.
Yeah, so far finding Hal pretty easily. Still though, missing that shot. Trapped there in the mega area now. Able to escape from the top. Memphis kind of letting him go when he needs to go for the red himself.
Yeah, and Hal's in a really bad position here, but he hits a rail, and it looks like he's going to escape and be able to fall back on some HP.
Yeah, he did get that yellow there as well in the fight. Not sure how much of it he still has left. High ground here for Memphis. He's got Hal trapped there, but I'm just going to go around the map. Just spamming those references.
Oh, nice rocket from Hal to deny the movement of Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis kind of forced to escape, go for those 25s. Memphis running low on rockets, that is not great. And Hal's gonna be able to get the frag, get that red armor fresh off the frag as well.
Memphis hit a really important rail to knock Hal down to the lower level.
The damage from Hal in return in that fight was quite good. Memphis still left so weak. The 25s are now up for him.
Alright, but now Memphis should get the red. And now Hal's in a little bit of trouble. Although he still has the railgun advantage.
Yep, nice frags by Memphis, extending his lead. Again, catching Hal instantly on the yellow armor. The yellow armor is not going to help you that much if you're still missing all the weapons.
Yeah, because of the 15-second weapon respawn on this map, they're almost more important than the armors.
Yeah, just keep the LG on this side of the map and rail on the other side of the map. But yeah, right now, Hal has a good stack, all the weapons. Letting Memphis off the spawn as well. Again.
You're tied for the lead.
And suddenly we do have a tied game. Loving those quick spawn frags.
Oh, almost hitting that rocket.
Teleporter exit turns out to be quite deadly there for Hal. Memphis taking the lead once again.
It's really dangerous to go through that teleporter, even if you have 2 times the opponent's stack.
Yeah, like you might not be able to move at all when you're getting LG'd or you're getting bounced by rockets. And yeah, not much you can do.
I just want to point out that Memphis got the red with 4 HP and just got the 25 HP and the mega, so he's in pretty good shape now.
Yeah, that's the kind of recovery you want after every close frag.
Great
Finding some
rail.
good rockets, but yeah, that's not saving it. 4-frag lead on Memphis here.
We're seeing some great control from Memphis. If you look, he has 8 reds, 4 megas, and 11 yellows. To Hal's 4 reds. But I'm just worried because the score is so close. If Hal starts getting reds, that it'll start to snowball. Because we've seen Hal have a much easier time getting those quick spawn frags.
Yeah, that's certainly a possibility here. Looks like Memphis is gonna wait for his mega here. He's got the frag lead, so he's not really pressured with the time. And the position with the LG is good, but he's not gonna be able
Really
to get
good
the
damage.
frag. Just stole the red armor. Wow. All right, so that's great for Memphis. Hal, I mean, he did recover quite nicely with some 25s and the yellow.
But now Hal got the mega, and Memphis is still waiting for the HP in the lower level. Looks like he can pick up 125, so he's in pretty good shape. But Hal should get the next red armor. And if he gets it, oh, great timing from Memphis.
Yeah, being able to time the items to the second is quite impressive in this game. These players don't see the full timer. All playing very defensive positions here. I'm interested to see he's not really letting Memphis deal damage on him.
Impressive.
Again, great timing from Memphis. He was in a really bad position, but he knew the red was spawning, so he felt confident taking the rocket jump down there.
Nice. LG by Hal, not too bad there. Burning off quite a bit of stack of Memphis. It looks like Memphis is not gonna stick around for any longer. They're gonna go for that red armor. It's not a bit early.
Yep, with 2 minutes on the clock, this is not a big lead, but if he plays safe and just keeps cycling the red armor, he should secure the win. Unless Hal does something crazy. Which is not unlikely with Hal. So.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 frags in 1.5 minutes. It's possible. It's possible, but it's not gonna be easy. It requires a bit of luck with the spawns as well.
Well, they have equal stack now, but Memphis is kind of snaking around the map, playing really defensive. Oh, but Hal drops on his LG.
Look at that rocket escape right there. by
Oh, and a
Memphis.
great rail.
At this is looking like Memphis game here. With 1 minute remaining and 8 frag difference.
Oh, let's see if he can get 7 frags in 50 seconds. It's possible. There's one. Memphis is going to play the teleporter game though, so this should be...
Oh, nice landing the rocket before the teleporter, but having a hard time finding the follow-up damage. The movement by Memphis is not easy to predict.
Yeah, and he should be able to delay the spawns now, so...
Yeah.
But he didn't. He quick spawned. And still not delaying the spawns. 4 frags, 20 seconds.
He knows he can run for 5
Yeah,
frags.
okay, that's GG now.
5 seconds. Anyway, yeah. Good stuff. I don't think these guys dropped the maps for the tiebreaker yet, so we're gonna find out what that's gonna be in a second. There we go. GG.
Yeah, and a really close game considering how much more stack Memphis had throughout most of the game.
Yeah, I like how Memphis is apologizing for playing class back. It's a nice attitude the players have here.
Yeah, we can see Memphis got 14 reds and Hal only got 7. They both got 7 mega healths, and Hal had 3 more yellow armors, so Hal actually did a great job with how little he was working with for most of the game.
Yeah, it ended up being quite a close one. Alright, so 22 Puka, Hectic, and 15. Let's see. Ace, yeah. Who's gonna draw first? We'll find out. So Memphis dropping Hectic. And not surprising Hal removing Ace, considering Memphis would have quite an advantage there. Wouldn't be surprised if we go on Airwalker or something here. That would be a nice, fairly even map between these guys. Memphis removing 15. Okay. So it looks like it is
22.
gotta be Airwalk, yeah. Good old CPM 22.
This is a map I definitely favor Hal on.
We've all seen some frag movies of Hal here.
Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about is if Hal just keeps plus forwarding and drops a lot of frags. If he doesn't convert after 5 or 10 frags, it can really snowball for him.
Yeah.
And Memphis hitting the doobie really quick. So I guess we have a
Classic
second.
Memphis. And yeah, for the viewers, next after this game, after this quarterfinal, we're gonna get another one between I think it was Terrifier and Sandfile. We haven't seen Terrifier play today yet, so that's gonna be quite exciting. I hear good things from him, and I've seen him play quite a bit of Reflex before, but I've never seen him play CPM.
Yeah, his form right now is really scary as well.
Oh my. Alright, so
It's,
that's gonna be a good game.
He's been having like 50-50 games with Vu, so
Prepare to fight.
Alright.
3, 2.
So, these guys are ready with tiebreaker map, Airwalk. Memphis getting the mega health yellow, still missing the weapons. Grenade launcher only is not gonna take you too far.
Hal with a definite advantage, not only with stack, but he has all the weapons now. So Memphis is in a little bit of trouble.
There's a little rail exchange there, Memphis landing a shot.
And already Memphis gets the first kill. Despite the disadvantage at the start, he had a great rail and opened it up.
Oh, nice rocket there by Memphis as well. Hal not able to escape anymore, so 2-0. Not a big drag difference yet. Let's see if Memphis can keep it up. Definitely wants to get as many frags as possible before letting Hal get any control.
And Memphis is in a really good spot to get this next mega as well. Should be spawning soon. Yep. And he got the yellow, so he has everything for the next 25 seconds.
Yeah, which also meaning Hal doesn't have pretty much anything. He can get some greens, but
Yeah, the green armor in CPMA is almost useless just because of the tiered armor system.
is it like 50% or less? Can't remember.
That's 1/3, I think.
Oh, 1/3. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's even less than in Quake World. Oh my.
Yep.
I think it's 44% I mean 40% in Quake World.
It might be the same as Quake World, but either way, it's not too great.
Oh well. So yeah, Memphis with the 5 frag lead, but he lost all his armor in the previous fight, and the Mega was just enough to get him, well, basically back to starting health.
Yep. And now Hal in a good position to get this red unless Memphis hits another rail, which he does. And unfortunate for Memphis, he didn't have enough health to deny that yellow armor.
Just going in aggressive in the staircase. And Alting made a bit of damage from an LG. Not quite Memphis is not quite getting the frag though. Losing a lot of health, and it's gotta be a rail by Hal. He's finally on the board 3 minutes in. Did he not get that red?
No, he bounced him off, but he's in position to get it now. Let's just see if Memphis can kill him before he gets the HP. Oh, looks like he's safe.
Oh, that grenade. That is just perfect for Hal. That's the kind of punishment you want to do on the mega pickup.
Yeah, and it looks like Hal is really struggling to hit his shots right now. You can see he only has 16% rail with 30 fired, while Memphis is hitting 46%. But Hal's in a good position now with better stack and better position on the Mega, which should be... Oh, and Memphis just gets it.
That LG wasn't quite enough to push him away from the item. Like, I saw Hal was trying there, but just didn't work out. But, yeah, still getting the frag fairly clean. That's the positive here. I mean, Hal's still on 100 health and he's got most of the red.
Oh, great LG from Hal, catching Memphis out and dropping on the Mega just enough time.
There's the tied game.
You have taken the lead.
Just in
All right,
time
now
for the
this
red.
is where it gets scary for Memphis, because now Hal has all the items. He knows when the Mega is going to come up, and he has all the weapons.
Look at the trap there by Hal, just waiting there on the ledge. Beautiful stuff. And going in aggressive. He knows the Memphis screaming, but Memphis, his defensive damage is really good. Hal not exactly able to push in. Landing some good rails. And the steal on the red is great. Looks like Memphis killing himself.
I don't even know how you cast a game between these two on 22. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, it's more fun to just watch and see what's happening, but you gotta try somehow. I'm really liking Hal's timing with that red armor. Pretty much on point all the time. Oh, awkward fight there.
Really good rockets from Memphis, though.
Yeah, definitely much better off from that fight. Alright, Memphis getting that Mega. I think he did pick up the previous red as well. So yeah, Hal's gonna have to play a defensive position here on the top.
Yeah, Memphis with a much better stack advantage, but the defensive position from the red armor is too strong for him to push up confidently. Yeah, so he tries and
Nice.
he takes 150 damage right away.
Yeah, that's the position advantage in CPM. That stack advantage Memphis had is worth nothing when you're going against something like that. Bit weird there. Almost losing track of Memphis, but gets the frag anyway. And another one. 10 frag difference now.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of spawn fragging here.
Yeah, Hal just keeps landing those rails as well, and well, Memphis did land the grenade, I think. His damage up isn't bad at all, but the Hal is just so quick to recover with that major that he knows when to be aggressive, so he's able to get those items after those close fights.
Yeah, you can see Hal getting his confidence starting to fly around the map. This is when it gets really scary.
Enters the Hal zone.
But Memphis just got all the items and he's putting himself in position for red.
Yep.
But
the damage
Hal
by
coming
Hal,
in.
it's not quite enough to get the frag, but 5 health remaining on Memphis. And Memphis is gonna suicide to get himself out of that position and get some fresh health.
Yeah, I think he was hoping he would spawn on the red armor. But unfortunately he didn't. So now he's not in a good spot.
Yeah, he's definitely not in a good spot.
Oh, great
Wow.
spawn frag.
This is beautiful to watch. There we go, 1.5 minutes remaining. This is the tiebreaker map between these guys in the quarterfinals, so by the looks of it, it's gonna be Hell continuing forward, Memphis out of the tournament. But it was a great series.
Yeah, and the start of the game was really close. It's just once Hal gets going and he gets confidence in his movement and his aim, there's not really a lot you can do on 22.
Yeah, much closer again than the scoreline implied.
Impressive.
Do you know what the next game will be going to?
Sorry?
What's the next game we'll be watching?
Oh, we're gonna get that Santal Terrifier game, one of the other quarterfinals. I think they should be waiting for us, so whenever we're done with this, we should be ready to start with the server and hopefully with the maps pick. Unfortunately, not seeing Gaia in the quarterfinals. That's a shame. Let's hope he goes through so I can catch some of his games. I've missed completely all the Gaia games here, which is something to regret. Anyway, let's find that Sandtile versus Terrifier game. Where's their server?
Sure, just link me the IP when you find it.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll through the Discord if I can find it. Nope, I don't see it anywhere. Hopefully Zero can help me out here.
Yes, Freddy, and this is single elim. Best of 3 till the grand finals, which will be best of 5.
Oh yeah, it makes for a much faster cup when you don't have to wait for the loser bracket. But yeah, having best of 3s all around is also great. Okay, so apparently Terrifier and Sandtile already played because they didn't want to wait. So unfortunately we missed that series, and apparently we should be taking a 10-minute break, and then we're gonna have semi-final 1, semi-final 2, bronze final and grand final. And at this point I think I'm gonna use the time to do something that the organizer asked me to do. I'm gonna talk real quick about the prize pool for the game, I mean the tournament. I think we've got a... hold on, where do I find this information again? Do you have the prize pool somewhere? Because I can't find it right now. Oh yeah. So first place getting 45% of the prize pool, which is like around I think $300, maybe more. Second place 30%, third place 17.5%, and rest of them are getting some gifts.
Yep, Juan Wars Steam keys from BGS. He's an old CPM player and he's the developer of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I heard from Zero. And some Doom keys as well. Were they from Sinker or?
Yes, SyncAir and its software gave us one Doom key for first place,
Yep, so
which is pretty cool.
That's good stuff. I mean, it's a full price game at this point, so it's worth quite a bit of money. Yeah, what I'm gonna do real quick here is I'm gonna play the trailers for those games here on the stream because I already set that up. So while we're waiting, let's enjoy those.
If you're speaking, Spald, your mic is quiet.
Peggy 18.
You've returned. The old flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. Between our world and theirs.
Alright, there we go. And we're done with the trailers. Alright.
Yeah, did you play the new Doom, by the way?
Yeah, I played both of them back to back.
Yeah,
I
it's
spent
pretty
time
good.
setting that up for the stream so I can play the trailers. But it wasn't too hard. Anyway.
No, I mean, have you played the game?
Oh, I have the game, but I'm having a bug with it, unfortunately, with my input. So suddenly sometimes like my keyboard bugs out and like all my keyboard input becomes lagged for like 1 or 2 seconds, and that constantly kills me when I'm trying to play the game on Nightmare. Like I like the game, I like the gameplay, but it just when there's a bug that keeps killing me, it's not very fun.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I don't know if they fixed it. I need to try it again. I haven't tried it in months. They might have fixed it. But yeah. It's a cool game when it works for me. Now let's see. Probably they're getting the IP for the server, so we're gonna get some of the semifinals. Gonna look at the brackets real quick here, so we can kind of get ourselves on the same page. So we've got a Gaia Hal on one side and Vu Terrifier on the other side. So these are some good games we're getting. I'm not sure which one is gonna be first, but hopefully we're gonna be able to catch everything, both semifinals and the finals, as well as the bronze finals.
Yeah, I mean, Gaia Hal is kind of like El Clasico from the last 5 years of Pro Mode, so that should be really good. And you have the two Dutchmen on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, this is some really good stuff. Now I'm trying to see if... Okay, so we're gonna get Halagaya first, apparently, from what I read. So I'm gonna go through my overlays real quick. Let's update the correct names. And this is the semi-finals already. Still best of threes. Torilla tavataan, yes, I see finish in the chat. And we are definitely gonna catch that game. Alright.
We have Daps in the chat sharing some knowledge about the Dutch.
Oh my. Well, hopefully they're not gonna show us those tricks in the game. Hold on. Do they have the server yet? Don't see it. Guess they're both being just quiet right now. But yeah, Halagaya. Guess they're still taking their break as advertised. Nice textures.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fefor, we will be seeing all the games.
Yeah, that's the way I want it. What is Antic referring to right now when he's talking about nice textures? I know I'm streaming without textures to make the stream smoother. Like, the stream's gonna compress like shit if you use the high quality textures. That's something we learned in Quake Live. We used textures for the longest time and only very lately switched to like high picmip. And it's much easier to watch, or much easier to stream because of it. It doesn't look like compressed garbage anymore. Alright, so have you seen any of Gaia's games today? Have any
No,
idea
I
about-
haven't. I haven't seen any of his games. It looks like he beat Empish and Dez, who are both pretty good mid-tier players. Hal, it looks like he had a harder time in the bracket. He had to play Light and Memphis. Memphis
Yeah.
obviously being really strong. I actually haven't seen Gaia much in the past week or two, so I'm not really sure of his shape, but hopefully we have some good games.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned because, well, I don't know that much about his shape in CPM. I know he's much better in CPM than in Reflex, but in Reflex his shape is just very inconsistent. Like,
Yeah,
depends on the day of the tournament.
how much
You
he's
might
had
see
to drink and
Yeah,
how much
exactly.
he's smoked.
Exactly. And if
If
he
he
knows the
finds the
maps.
sweet spot, like the 4 beers, 5 beers, then he's pretty good. If he has more than that, he starts to drop off.
Yeah, and any less than that, it's not so good either. So you gotta have the exact right amount of alcohol in the bloodstream. That's the Gaia style.
Yep. And Vu and Terrifier have been having back and forth games for the past week, so that should be a really good series.
Yeah, should be good. Dutch players. And yeah, Wu had a really good performance against Sabu. That's one thing we saw. Didn't see the game versus Ethal though, and unfortunately we haven't seen any of the games with Terrifier. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see how that's gonna go.
Yeah, the only advantage I would give Vu in that series is the experience. Christian also gets, well, Terrifier's name's Christian, gets a little raged.
Mm-hmm.
So if things start going bad, he could fall apart. If he keeps his composure, I think it'll be a really good series.
Looks like we have the IP for the Gaia Hellgape. You can find it in the Discord. I'm gonna join and see if they're there. Alright. we have one of the players here. Alright. Alright, Hal's here as well. We're gonna get our map picks quite soon. Oh my. Guessing he has too many beers. Or he's had too many beers. Well, we'll see how it goes.
It looks like we have the real cooler in the server, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta have that Zoe tag. Yep, I'll showing respect for the Memphis map picks. Not picking A's, for example, or something like that.
Guy is saying he won't be as kind with the map picks.
Only Kenya maps. There we go, Gaia having the proper tag as well. That is, of course, a brand of beer here in Finland. Sandals is actually pretty good.